I'm in Bako National Park, and I just nearly almost touched a snake. Accidentally, obviously. I put my hand out to steady myself and noticed that there was something moving on a giant rock, which looks remarkably like the one behind me, and yeah, it was a snake. So luckily I wasn't too off balance because that would have been bad. Yep, so a little freaked out. It was only a small snake, but still, yuck. Um, I've seen a few other different, more slightly pleasant animals. There are wild boars that are kind of like roaming around the dormitory where I'm staying, and they just kind of like seem to be eating grass and chilling out. Yesterday when we arrived, went to this beach where there were macaque monkeys, and it seems really sweet and very idyllic, and there's like a mommy and a baby, and like it was all really nice. And then this morning, they were like jumping on the roofs. They seemed to mount like a full-on onslaught at the cafeteria to like steal people's food, which was actually pretty successful. They got like quite a few pieces of chicken. Yeah, little shits. So there's also a few proboscis monkeys, which are the ones that have like the big blubbery noses. Saw one in a tree that apparently may have been like discarded from the other monkeys because it was all by itself, which is a bit sad. Yeah, it's really humid, like insanely humid here. Lots of different types of jungle. It's been raining pretty heavily in the evening and overnight. So a lot of the paths are quite wet, so my feet are really wet, and it's possible that my shoes will not dry until I leave Borneo because of the humidity. Yes, but a good experience. I'm going to be really happy to leave. Also, we have to wade out to the boat, like we have to take our shoes off and like walk through the water to get onto the boat because the tides haven't been strong enough. So yeah, like a lot of adventure. I'm gonna say that my Borneo light experience is now maybe like Borneo medium. I was sitting on the porch in the front part of the hostel, just like I actually need to sew my bag back together, and I heard this commotion on the roof, and all of a sudden I saw a monkey fall off. And it's the proboscis or proboscis, I don't know how to pronounce it, monkeys, the ones with the big noses. And I went to sort of see what was going on, and there were two sitting on the roof, and then one had climbed up a tree. And then within the next kind of half an hour, there were another like half a dozen or so, just like jumping around from tree to tree and yeah, making kind of funny noises and eating, doing what monkeys do. Yeah, so that was kind of an unexpected, interesting thing that's just happened. Guess you never know what's going to happen in the jungle.